A very good morning to all of you. On the dais, my colleague Shri Pankaj Bhoyarji, Minister of State for Housing, Shri Praveen Singh Pardesi, Dr. P. Anbalgam, Dipendra Singh Kushwaha, Pratik Agrawal ji, Kartik Sharma ji, Amit Kumar Gupta ji, Kaustubh Dhose, all the business and industry leaders present here, Team ET, ladies and gentlemen, at the very outset, I would like to welcome you all on behalf of the state of Maharashtra and would like to thank ET for organizing this Maharashtra Summit. Today, when we are talking about a future decade of India, I think the right platform and the right state to talk about, and that is the platform of ET and the state is Maharashtra. I would just like to tell you that recently when I presented my annual budget, I told my fellow legislators that by the size of economy, we are no more competing with any other state of India. Rather, now Maharashtra has become the 30th largest economy in the world. And hopefully, if we can sustain our growth rate in next 2 to 3 years, we'll surpass the economy of UAE and Singapore. For last 10 years, under the leadership of our beloved Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi ji, Maharashtra has transformed itself into a very business-friendly state. Maharashtra has always been India's economic powerhouse, but as rightly told, somehow during 2000 to 2014, due to various reasons, we lost our primacy, we lost to various states, we lost a lot of opportunities, and of course, one of the biggest reasons was infrastructure. But the way we have built the infrastructure in past 10 years and the amount of infrastructure we will be building in next 5 years, I would say that next 5 states put together, our investment is more in infrastructure. We have understood the model of infrastructure-led growth. And that is why we are building roads, which are not just roads, but they are economic corridor. Look at just one road, Nagpur-Mumbai Samruddhi Expressway, which has connected 16 districts to the JNPA port, whereby the port-led development is now open to be extended to 16 districts. And now, what is the result? Initially, all of us know that the industry and business magnate of Maharashtra was Mumbai, Pune, MMR region. It was little skewed, but now new industry captains have emerged. Today, Nasik has emerged as a new industry capital where you can see lot of investment in defense and aerospace and manufacturing. Palghar and Raigad have become hub of port-led development and export-oriented industries. Chhatrapati Sambhaji Nagar has become the EV capital of not just Maharashtra, but soon it is going to be the EV capital of entire India. Nagpur has become a new hub for advanced industries, new technologies, defense and aerospace, and the farthest part, that is Gadchiroli, is becoming the steel hub of India. And let me promise you, hopefully, if everything goes right, in next 5 years, we will produce steel in Gadchiroli at a cost which is lower than China. So with our infrastructure push, what we have essentially done is that now entire Maharashtra has become business friendly. The industry portfolio of Maharashtra has expanded. Opportunities have gone to those areas which were up till now a little backward. And I'm sure that in days to come, every single district of Maharashtra will be an industry hub. Again, when we talk about infrastructure, I must talk about Vadhavan Port, a port which was conceived in 90s and then shut down because of a Supreme Court's order, a port which can totally change the economy of not just Maharashtra but India. We somehow could manage all the nitty-gritties and could secure the nod of the Supreme Court, and at the august hands of Honorable Prime Minister, we have already started building the Vadhavan Port. And why it is most important, today, India's 65% container traffic is handled by JNPT port. But now, with an emerging economy, a port like JNPT, which is one of the most efficient ports, is also not able to cater the demand of emerging India. And I must tell you now that Vadhavan Port is being constructed, it will be 3 times bigger than JNPT port. And on the day one, it will be amongst world's 10 big ports. And that is going to shape not just next decade, but it's going to rule next 30 years and will give primacy to the state of Maharashtra, because until now, Mumbai as a financial, commercial and entertainment hub with JNPA port has been a powerhouse of Indian economy. But mark my words, the next powerhouse is Vadhavan Port, which is going to totally change the scenario. And with the shifting supply chain scenario, Vadhavan is going to play a major role. I'm very happy to tell you that now Maharashtra has emerged as one of the best investment destination, and recently at Davos we could ink MOUs worth 30 lakh crores, and these are not mere MOUs. Every single MOU is tracked, and I am happy to tell you that around 92% of these MOUs are now already in action, and this investment is going to come. And it is in diverse sectors. When we talk about manufacturing, it is in all manufacturing sectors, including all newest technologies. It is in service sectors. It is about building new towns, and various sectors the investment has been coming. And I must tell you that our policy, because in the sector of industry and services, we know that policy-led growth is the key. So Maharashtra has inked around 24 policies in various sectors, including our industry, investment and services policy, which has been one of the most dynamic. And let me tell you that we don't write the policies in silos, in sitting in any office. In fact, we interact with all the stakeholders and we write the policy with the sectoral people, and that is why Maharashtra's GCC policy has become most successful, and Maharashtra has emerged as GCC capital of India, and today 24% of India's GCC are housed in Maharashtra, and I'm sure that in next 3 to 4 years, from 24% will go to 35%. Apart from the industry, we are also focusing on building new cities. All of us know that in today's world, we have to create robust ecosystems. We have to create smart, efficient, industry-friendly, technologically boosted, and cities of future. And that's what we are trying to do. And that is why between the Atal Setu and New Mumbai Airport, we are creating third Mumbai. And mark my words, this third Mumbai will take Maharashtra to next level, because it will host few thematic cities. For example, the Edu City. Edu City, where we will host 10 to 12 top ranking world universities, global universities. A few of them would be in a ranking below 20, and it will be an ecosystem where we will host 100,000 students, and these top ranking universities will not just be universities, but they will be the centers of excellence, they will be the centers of innovation, they will be the centers of entrepreneurship. Along with that, we are creating a Medicity. World's who's who will be present in this Medicity. We are creating an innovation city, whereby we would like to host the entire innovation ecosystem, and Finally, we would also like to host a GCC city whereby this entire revolution of GCC will be able to capture. And I must also tell you, as rightly told, now Maharashtra has emerged as data center capital. 60% of India's data center capacity is being created in the state of Maharashtra. And this capacity is attracted towards Maharashtra not just because Maharashtra is a very business-friendly state, it has an ecosystem, but the thrust we have given on power generation and power distribution transmission networks. Today, I have 10 gigawatt of power totally committed for the data centers. And with our energy transition plan, Maharashtra by 2030 will have 52% of its energy coming from renewable. By 2035, 65% of its energy coming from renewable. And by that, for the data centers, from the day one, we are ready to provide traceable green energy. And I think that in today's geopolitical situation, we all know that now the data centers in and around war zone, I would not name the countries, are looking at a new destination. And I must promise you that their new destination is Maharashtra. We are ready to provide everything to them. With our data center policy, I think the huge investments are coming, and that is reshaping the entire space in the business and technology. I must tell you that Maharashtra not just aspires to become a business-friendly state, but in fact, we are digitizing all the processes whereby we want to become the most efficient state. We want to build this state like a platform. We want this state to be India's most predictable and most dependable state. And that is why we have taken up huge governance reforms. In governance, our aim is to move towards zero bureaucracy, but now we have benchmarked some action points because we have already created a Vikasit Maharashtra 2047 paper which has a vision of developed Maharashtra in 2047, which has short-term goals of 2029, mid-term goals of 2035, and for 2029, in fact, we are working on several aspects whereby our initial endeavor would be to be the best in the country, and we acknowledge that we are not the best in every field. We may be the startup capital of India, we may be the data center capital of India, we lead in the FDI. In fact, 40% of the FDI that comes to India comes to Maharashtra. All these sectors we lead. But we know that in several sectors, we have to do good. And that is why our first benchmarking is whichever state is number one in whichever field, next 3 years will reach there. will become the number one. And after that, we'll try to be the best globally. Because we need not just compete with the other states of the country, but with the global economic emergence of India. I feel now is a time when we start thinking globally and when we start benchmarking ourselves to be best around the globe. With this, I would like to tell you that now, in last 10 years, Maharashtra has changed its course. It has shifted gears. It is on track. And let me tell you, Maharashtra is unstoppable now. No one can stop Maharashtra. So I would like to invite you to be part of this journey whereby we build the future of Maharashtra and India together. Thank you, ET. Thank you all. Jai Hind, Jai Maharashtra.